like, and subscribe. I'm going for number 4, Arkansas.
That's her best pitch. So the speedy Megan Delgadillo in the leadoff spot here against Oklahoma State. And she gets a swing and a miss. Ball that was never touching the strike zone. She goes off the plate, gets a swing and a miss, and a 1-2-3 first inning for Herron with a pair of strikeouts. Her career. So this is a natural spot for her. Tapper, third base. Edwards has no throw, and Johnson is safe with an infield single. It's Riley Crandall got the job done. Bree Ellis doesn't see much in the way of strikes. The Razorbacks looking to take an early lead. Instead, it's a chopper back to the circle. And Malin takes her time, gets the out over at first base. There are 2 away. And the 2-2, she goes upstairs, gets the strikeout, and gets out of trouble.
Energy she brings.
Base hit left field. Kennedy Miller comes through, going after the first pitch. Not a bad idea. That might be the best pitch you see in a plate appearance sometimes against Ruby Malin.
Needs you to buy into that. You know you can make great things happen.
Rijo, first base, going to be a close play, and there isn't one at first base. Godwin got caught in between. Malin might be able to cover the bag, and instead, it's an infield single for Rijo, the California native. Goes after the 1-0, chance for 2. Edwards steps on the bag, throws across the diamond, and Ruby Malin gets out of the jam again. So be it. She swings away, 1 hop, shortstop. Rijo to Davison, and it's a fielder's choice at second base. 33 steals this year for Delgadillo. Ball in the dirt, she's on the move and in easily, almost overslid the bag there, but hangs on. And so she is the first Oklahoma State player in scoring position this afternoon. 1-2 to Hassler. As she gives this a ride, left field, hit well and off the wall. Delgadillo's automatic to score. And it's 1-0 Cowgirls. Hassler with the RBI, smoked off the wall in left field. Rosie Davis, she struck out her first time up. Throw over to first. Ellis wasn't exactly sure where Hassler was, and she gets into second base. 3-2 with 2 out, and it's a called strike 3. So it's a 3-2. And it's ball 4. The tying run at first, 1 down. She walks again. Her 4th 3-2 pitch of the day. Into the gap, right center field. Delgadillo's got the catch. Quick throw back in. Nearly a second inning-ending double play. Reagan Kramer testing the limits of how far she can wander off of second base. Now for the first time in a couple of years. Off the end of the bat, left field. Hathu lets it drop, and this ball game is tied at 1. RBI single for Kaylee Wyckoff. Her 6th in 2 days.
Situation.
And Malin gets the pop to the right side of the infield. We saw yesterday for Rosie Davis, that was not easy. And this time turns it into a base hit out into right field. Oklahoma State's second base hit. See what they can put together here with 2 out in the 4th. Ball in the dirt, and there goes Edwards into second base. So another chance for Warsup on what might have been out number 3. She hits it hard to right field, and Oklahoma State takes the lead. Warsup, speed, burning up the base path. She's into third with an RBI triple.
Well, you talk about taking advantage of what is given to you. She knew that pop-up should have been caught, and if sun was not a factor, it would have gotten them out of the inning. Got barrel on it.
And Hathoud out to the left center field. Alley on the run. Reagan Johnson, she can't bring it in. Hathoud's into second base safely. 3-1 Oklahoma State. 2 plays in successive at-bats that could have ended the inning and gotten Arkansas to the plate in a tie game. And instead, it's a 2-run lead. All 3 of their runs scoring with 2 out. This is routine to right field. And the inning is over. And the field goes from 64 down to 16. That's off of third base, over to short, and throw to first. Oh, Edwards, Bloodworth, Godwin. What a trio on the infield.
Finish of that play.
Hardliner center field base hit. Natalia Rijo, she is 2 for 2 out of the number 8 spot.
And finding ways to bring him around.
Well, we heard it. 12th best ERA in the country this year for Ruby Malin, the former All-American. On the ground, third base. Edwards over to first. The pressure mounts in that moment with the speed. Skied and playable in left field. And it's Delgadillo to put it away. A fist pump to secure. And she's aboard for the second time.
Her also to slide in safely.
Hassler takes the 1-1, sends it into right center field. Delgadillo can score on a trot. Hassler has an RBI double. She has knocked in 2 of the 4 Oklahoma State runs. That's into center field. A pinch runner at second base as Macy Graff came in to run for Hassler, and it's first and third. Godwin squares. Ball gets away from Miller, and Davis goes into second base. Over to short. Rijo to a knee, secures the ball and secures the out at first base. But a run batted in for Carly Godwin. Oklahoma State has a 4-run advantage. In the air again. And Johnson has outnumbered 3. But for the second straight inning, Oklahoma State plates 2.
And they walked away with a big win.
Rijo gives this a ride, and it is a home run to right field. 6th of the year, it's a 5-2 game.
We've been talking about the bottom of the lineup. What an at-bat, what a swing. Natalia Rijo going deep to right field, them coming inside. That's the part, and that fouling off those 4 balls, but the fact that they come inside and hard, and she's able to get her barrel there. She fought, she was seeing it until she got a better pitch, and she got all of that. And you know, if you are Arkansas, that has got to infuse power into you. You've got to get that energy, and you've got to build off that right now.
Another fly ball to right field. Worsup makes it out number 3. Wasn't bringing a lot to the table. Amanda Hassler sure is, though. She's got her 3rd hit and as many trips to the plate these last 3 plate appearances. What a job for her. Continuing to put the pressure on here, scoring 2. Rosie Davis gets the bunt down, and the sacrifice is successful to move her teammate into scoring position. She gives it a ride center field. Tremendous catch. Reagan Johnson, not only to make the grab, but to get the throw back to the infield. There's the question, too, of does Kenny Gajewski bring Ruby Malin back in, or does he stay with Riley Crandall? And we will get the answer when we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. But she hits it almost on a direct line to Tia Worsup out there in left field. And now it's a long run for Worsup, who plays right field. Can make a difference in your season. And Reagan Kramer has a base hit. Trying to get a rally started for Arkansas in the bottom of the 7th inning. Kramer over at first base. And it's ball 4. Ellis is fired up because she knows the situation. 2-2 to the gap. Right center field and down. Arkansas is going to get at least 1 run. Kramer scores. Ellis is held up at 3rd. And Day does the job. The throw gets behind to the backstop. Malin backs it up. Ellis scores. To the circle. And Malin gets the Cowgirls within 1 out. Out to right field. Worsup on the run. Ball game tied. There goes McDowell racing for second. And the winning run is in scoring position. And we are headed to extra innings here in Fayetteville. A rally in the bottom of the 7th. Tie but playable out in right center field for Johnson. And the 3-2 gets the job done. 3 fly ball outs in the inning.
The long ball.
And she's 4 for 4. The winning run is on base to lead off here in the 8th inning.
Pull off this win.
Sacrifice bunt is down and successful. Up the middle, 2 away. Kramer gets ball 4, pointing to Bree Ellis to say, okay, if we're going to face a hitter with the game on the line, we don't want to face the best hitter in the country.
Well, yeah, and I think it's the wise thing when you already have 2 runners on. Now bases are loaded.
Day, she gets the job done. The Razorbacks come from behind. A walk-off win to go to the regional final.
That is excitement throughout this entire stadium. They know how to win, but to be able to get this walk-off win.
Natasha Watley set